So the answer to the second exercise, what is the chronological distribution of demotic text on papyrus from Edfu? There are actually two ways of answering this question. The first one is to use the central search interface as I've demonstrated it in the previous video. So you just type in demotic, papyrus, and Edfu, those being the keywords of your search. And if you then press enter or click go, you get an interpretation of these keywords as are you looking for text in demotic written on papyrus from Edfu as written below. And you can see demotic is interpreted as the language of the text, papyrus as writing material, and Edfu as provenance. So that's exactly what I mean. And we have found 52 texts answering these criteria, of which a list of the first 5 ones is provided. Of course, I want to see all of them, and this I do by clicking the figure, and then I get a list of the 52 texts in demotic written on papyrus from Edfu. So this question is solved. But there is also another way to solve it, and that may be more interesting because you get a better survey of the material. We are still working on providing the same kind of survey in this layout, so it might be interesting to do it differently. Through the TM Places interface, so click Start Discovering, then go to Places. And of course, if your interest is in a specific place, in this case Edfu, you need to find that place first. So you're looking for Edfu, and there's only 2 places in Egypt called Edfu. One is the Edfu we are interested in, Apollopolis Edfu. The other one is a place very close to the first one, Hagar Edfu. But it's this Edfu we're interested in that has TM Geo ID 269. You can see information here about Edfu, the names, the location, maps, bibliographic, and if you scroll down, then here you get a survey of the material found or written in Apollonopolis, which is the standard name we use for this particular place, but it is the same as Edfu. So there are 1,878 texts found there with this chronological distribution, and they are in Greek and in demotic, mostly pottery, but also papyrus. So in this case, we're interested in demotic. So I just click demotic, and that narrows the result down to 697. And I'm also interested in papyri. So there are 52, remember that figure, papyri, 52 texts found or written in Apollonopolis, and demotic texts rather, and they have this chronological distribution. And there is a table here with the results, which you can also export should you want to do that.